so I changed positions with the camera, but anywho, let's get it now. One thing people must understand is that um there is a overall God, and you can look at this overall God as the universe, and you are a mini God. Now you may be like, no, we don't control anything. Now to a many extent, that's why I'm saying you're a mini God. You actually do control your life, and then the other rest of your shit in your life is just predestined, aka, which means already meant to be happening or pre-planned before you was born. Now, now that you know that you're a mini God, most people don't understand that they're actually many gods. So sometimes they may be thinking about negative things, and since you're a mini God, aka that means you can manifest whatever the fuck you want. So if you want anything in this reality, you can get it, but you have to have the belief that you can. And you can't just be like, look at me and be like, oh, this he's talking bullshit. No, I'm being so serious. and and people who don't realize this, sometimes they manifest and aka attract things that they be like, damn, how did I was just thinking about maybe think about it like this for a stint, to the point, this leading to the point of you saying that me saying you're a mini guy and you create your reality. Now think about it like this. Say for example, you're thinking about an ex, and you're thinking about an ex, and this is probably like an ex that you was dealing with in the past, and say for example, out of nowhere you just started thinking about her. Now say for example, she starts calling your phone. You're like, damn, I was just thinking about her. Why you think that happened? Because you was thinking about her, and you was unconsciously aware that you was putting out those thoughts in the universe. So once the universe receives it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna just put this in your reality, because your thoughts um are like kind of like, they're not really, your thoughts are not yours. You need to understand that. But sometimes your thoughts, we gotta watch what you're thinking about, because sometimes your thoughts can cause things to pop up in your reality, and this happens to me a lot. Now, once you get to the high state of consciousness, which we're on a journey to get there for you guys. Once you get up there, the thing about, it's pros and cons to it. Once you start to realize, okay, I'm actually a mini god. So the pros to it is you're going to be able to know, okay, I need to be so you know how, like I was saying, sometimes you attract things to you in your life and you don't try to, and because you're not aware that your thoughts are actually the shit that makes your reality. And you but the thing is, you get to choose what thoughts you should bring in. So that's up to you, whether you want positive thoughts or negative thoughts. Now, it's better to think positive things and make positive things appear out of nowhere than to think negative things and make things appear out of nowhere, whether that is unpaid bills or some shit, or lack of money. It's better to think about random shit and have random good positive things, and you can do that by raising your vibration and then love and all that other shit. Now anyway, now in order to realize that you're a mini god, what will you have to, now you're like, okay, how am I a mini god? I'm in the human flesh. Now what you gotta realize is, okay, all that like praying and shit is not where it's at. I'm not saying that it's not good to pray, but I'm not saying it's not bad. Now I'm not, so what you need to realize is you are the God. So since I'm saying that, now I'm finna tell you how to get there. Now, in order to get and reclaim your power back, you will have to do a process of going within, because you know how I say the spirit world is first. The spirit world is not like the second, you know what I'm saying, like after you die or something. The spirit world is always first. Anything that's happening in the spirit world, I mean, anything that's happening and you see with your own two eyes, just know it came from the spirit world, whether that's situations and all that other shit. Just know that shit plays out in the spirit world too. But it plays out first and then it manifests in the physical. Now, anyway, what you need to realize in order to get to this God, this mini God state is you have to go within. Now, when you go within, you must spend time alone, and you must get to know yourself. And the more you get to know yourself, the more you start to reclaim that God state. Now, the God state is the state you're in when you're a kid and you have your imagination and shit like that. Because when kids are younger, all kids do is just be themselves, and they don't really care about the external world and things of that. Like, that's what you have to do. Now, I'm not saying you have to say, okay, fuck houses and shit like that, and fuck everything in the external. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're not supposed to care too much about things like material possessions and money and shit like that. You're still supposed to care because, yeah, you need the money, but you're not supposed to behold these type of, like, these clinging things to it. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, you must have at least a certain good of, like, self-awareness about, okay, this is me, this is what I'm doing, and you must raise your vibration. Now, you can raise your vibration with maybe crystals, what else, going outside, being around positive people, and the more and you need to be more loving, and the more love, because the love is actually the way. Now, what's funny is, you know what's really going on, what I just noticed? So, love is where the frequency is, that's like the good frequency. Now, what's going on is people are having love, and instead of them taking the love that they have, they put it out on other people. And when you put your love out on other people, that's just fucking yourself up, because it just shows that you're not loving yourself, if you know what I'm saying. So what you have to do is you have to love yourself, and that's going to reflect back into the spirit world, because the high godly state is more about the peace and the love and the enlightenment and things like that. So let's summarize this shit. You have to go within so you can get enlightened. So you go within yourself, see the things you need to take care of, whether that's insecurities or etc. Or self-doubt, anything you need to take care of it. And the more you start to realize, okay, this is me, you're going to start to realize, the more you go within yourself, is the more you're going to realize, okay, I control my reality. Now, if you're a person and you're just on the external realm, you won't really notice that. You won't really think that you control your reality. Like, you will be like, if you're in the external realm right now, like the 3D consciousness, and you're looking at this video, you're probably gonna be like, man, this is talking bullshit. I don't control anything. Everything, the schools and all that other shit control everything. Man, look, start paying attention. Stop, like, just going about life all, like, dead and shit. Like, start paying attention, and you're gonna, like, start paying attention to little things and signs more, like, whether that's the music you listen to or things that are in that nature. And you're gonna start to realize, oh shit, I actually do control my reality. Like, and so what I'm basically finna summarize this shit, because I'm finna go do some other shit and finna go do some me time. So let me get this shit out of the way. So you go within yourself so you can get enlightened, and work with the loving yourself, taking care of yourself and things like that, and being more self-aware, and then you want to start realizing, okay, now once you go within yourself, you're going to be in a certain place. Now, this is like more like the feminine energy. Now, I'm not talking about like the feminine energy means like you're finna turn gay or something. I mean, like, this is more like the feminine energy really just rules the whole world. There's no doubt about it. Some people just get too caught into the masculine energy. The masculine energy is more about the external reality. People just fucking say, fuck the internal world, but I'm trying to bring everybody back to this internal world so we can understand, okay, life is maybe it's not as serious as it may seem, because that's one thing I fucking hate. I'm finna get off this shit, but one thing I hate though is about like once you come into the internal world and operate with both of the worlds, you're gonna start to hate serious people. Like it be people's being so fucking serious. That shit is so annoying. Like they be serious over the most dumbest shit. Like they be like, put the seatbelt on. I'm not saying like, oh, you know what I'm saying. Like they be so serious about things. Like that shit, I just hate that shit. I just don't like that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Binge watch all my videos if you want to, and I'm out this bitch.